Hello, it's Michael here, and I'm going to talk to you about Microsoft Word and how to avoid drama that can make your formatting really difficult. So I have a sample paper here that's formatted correctly for the Applied Video program. Let me walk you through it, and then I'll show you a busted version of this paper and how to fix it. So I said that the author of this paper is I'm a practitioner. And so I have the last name of practitioner here, and then page number 1. Then we've got the heading with the student's name, the professor's name, the course number, and the date. Check out the margins. They're a whole inch here and a whole inch here, and this heading here is a half inch down. Oh, excuse me, that header there is a half inch down from the top. Title of the paper centered. Then we jump into the full paragraphs. What is all this Latin? That's standard filler text for layout. Because I got all self-conscious about trying to choose my paper or someone else's paper to put in there. So we go sample text, half-inch indent. As you can see, it's a half inch. And then double spaces between all lines, even in the breaks between paragraphs. Or a full inch rather on the bottom. The author's name continues here. And I guess it's a pretty quick paper because it's over at the top of the second page. Then there's a page break, and we get the works cited. The page numbering continues up here. Works cited is centered, lowercase. Excuse me, first letter uppercase, but subsequent letters lowercase, not italics. And then the entries are double spaced, and they're second line indented, not first line indented. Yay. But how do you get there? Well, have you ever had that thing happen when you paste in to a document and it's all busted? Here's a busted document. Oh no! Oh, what are we gonna do? Paper's never gonna be in on time. I might as well skip class. No, because we have this guide to help. So I'll walk you through and show you some tools that Word can help with. I'm looking from the top, and I see, first of all, that the margins are off. Look at that. It's 1.5 inches. How'd that happen? I did it. So I'm going to shrink it down. Oh no, what'd I do? I clicked something mysterious, but that's okay. I'm going to switch it down to 1 inch here and 1 inch here. The page is 8.5 inches, so it's kind of weird that I see 6.5 here, but because of the way it's restarting the measuring, that's how that works out. And likewise, going for 1 inch here, and I'm going to check the bottom. That looks okay to my eye, but yeah, I'll just cover up that inch marker there. What if I want to check it? I can double click on the margins and see, yes, the margins are all set to 1 inch. And in fact, I could edit them there as well. I'm more visual, so I just do it in the document. But if you prefer, you can double click the margin to open the page setup and make those changes yourself by just typing in there. Okay. Oh no, this is single spaced. It should be double spaced. So I'll go up to this paragraph drop down and grab double spacing. And press OK. Yay. Okie dokie. And it's worth noting that the header is still correct. I didn't think to break that. Hey, but why not break it? So look, it's gone. Oh no. Press delete and deleted it. But I want to write something. My text is over here. I'm going to go back to home and write justify. And I'll say practitioner, and I'll go to layout and oh, am I wrong? Oh yeah, there's a header and footer section, and then top of page. And I'll put my page number in there. Oh, it overwrote practitioner. That's okay. Practitioner. I hope that you're seeing that, I mean, I'm making mistakes and recovering as I go. Things aren't exactly where I think they're going to be. And I think that's a good thing. I hope that everybody can be kind of intuitive and resilient with bumbling through Word and getting more familiar with it. Also, check this out. The font by default here looks different than the rest. It's Calibri, which, do you know about serifs and sans serif fonts? This one doesn't have the little hats on the letters. Those are the serifs. MLA wants you to have a serif font. So Times New Roman is the one I grew up with in middle school. But any font that has little feet will work for your paper. I'm going to go with Times New Roman because that's what's in the document. Okay, so I got the author's last name and the page number in there. And I'm going to scroll down to confirm that it's on the subsequent pages. Yes. Yay. Now let's get out of the header simply by double-clicking the body of the document. Oh, one more thing. Notice that this is in a full black here, and this is gray. That's letting me know that the header is what I'm editing. Okay, so double-clicked, boom, back in the document. Where are we now? This looks good. This looks good. This doesn't look good. Bad, very bad. I get in this kind of like obsessive mode when it comes to these things. But nothing's bad. Oh my God, what did I just do? Okay, so by reflex, I was like, what's going on? I'm gonna click on the show and hide non-printing characters, or I guess they call it hidden formatting in the most recent version of Word. And that's letting me see, why are these paragraphs breaking like this? There are these little line breaks that got put in there. That will happen if you copy from a PDF, and it will magically mess up the formatting. So by putting on these hidden characters to be visible, I can see what's going on there. I'm just going to press the delete button to pull them out. And I can see the little dot, that's a space. So I know that the space is being maintained as I go. Yay, that looks good. Check it out too, that this paragraph break looks different than the other ones. Those little guys looked like that, and this one looks like that. That's because this is a soft return and this is a hard return. The soft return makes it doesn't interrupt the flow of the paragraph. It's still technically a paragraph, whereas the hard return will create a bigger buffer between paragraphs. I happen to note that I have an example of that down below, so I'll have a little more of that in a second. All right, next paragraph. Look, it's in a sans serif font again. Let's get rid of it. Times New Roman, and it's single spaced. Paragraph drop down. Double spaced. But wait, 18 points of break after this paragraph. Oh goodness, it's true. This space is strangely large. So let's go back and check it out and just say 0 points. This drop down, there's 0 points of a break is like the lines would be touching. That's not happening. That's because we still have it as double spaced between the paragraphs. So it's like whichever's greater wins between the two of these. Okay, moving along. Okay, cool. We're here. And look, there's a page break to drop over to the works cited. But what if there hadn't been a page break? How would you add one? I'm going to delete it. Ooh, works cited jumps back up here. I believe that's insert. Pages? Page break. Yep. Oh, but look, it sort of sliced so that we have an extra hard return here. I'm going to delete that, pressing the delete button. Here we are with works cited. Check it out, because I have these rather the invisible characters thing showing, I can see that that there's a soft return here. What's that going to do? Well, watch this. So check it out. These should be the hanging indent. So I'm going to make that by, yes, I got the right one. Sliding this over. Ooh, I'll do that for all these paragraphs. No, I got it wrong. Dang it. Okay, so it's this one. I slide it all over and then bring this one back. So now the first line indent is justified left, and the subsequent lines are in by a ½ inch, which is what's specified for works cited. However, this entry is also indented because Word is thinking that this is all one big unified paragraph. So I have to replace the soft return with a hard return for Word to know that that this line is its own paragraph and therefore its own entry in the works cited. All right, how are we doing? That's the end. How does this compare with the original document? Let's see. We've got the correct spot for the first name, or for the last name and the page number. We've got the header, got the type. The paragraphs are double spaced. There's a ½ inch indent on the first line. This continues, and we have a page break between the last of the text and the works cited. Woo! I think we did it. What else should you know? You should know that the format of a paper in the program, this is the format, but when it comes to the thesis, there's different guidelines. Check those out in the thesis guidelines document. And good luck. May your journey in Word be free from drama, and may your ideas carry the day in terms of what you actually put in the page.